Ever wondered how crucial relational operators are in Java? These little symbols play an important role in determining the course of your program. They're the gatekeepers, the decision makers. They help us create conditions that guide the flow of our Java programs. Imagine you're writing a program that needs to compare two numbers and decide which one is greater. Or perhaps you're creating an application that needs to check if a user is over a certain age. That's where relational operators come in. In Java, we have 6 main relational operators: greater than, less than, equal to, not equal to, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. Each one serves a unique purpose, helping us to create a wide range of conditions and make complex decisions within our code. So whether you're new to Java or just brushing up your skills, understanding these operators is essential. Relational operators are the building blocks of any logical operation in Java. So, what's the first operator you need to know about? It's the greater than operator. The greater than operator, represented by the symbol NGD, is used to compare two values in Java. If the value on the left side of the operator is larger than the value on the right, the operator will return true. If not, it'll return false. For example, if we have the code snippet 5 and GT3, this would return true because 5 is indeed greater than 3. Now let's move on to the less than operator. This operator, represented by the symbol &LT, works in the opposite way. It returns true if the value on the left side is smaller than the one on the right. For instance, 2 and LT is 7 would return true because 2 is less than 7. With these two operators, you can compare values and make decisions based on size. Next on the list, we have the equality and inequality operators. These two operators are the bedrock of many logical statements in Java. Let's take a closer look. The equality operator, represented by two equal signs side by side, is used to check if the values of two operands are equal. For example, if we have x equals sign y, the operation will return true if x and y hold the same value and false if they don't. On the other side, we have the inequality operator, symbolized by an exclamation mark followed by an equal sign. This operator does the exact opposite of the equality operator. It checks to see if the values of two operands are not equal. So, x equals sign you will return true if x and y hold different values. These operators are essential in checking the equality or inequality of values in Java. By using them appropriately, you can make your code more flexible and responsive to different conditions. Moving on, let's dive into the greater than or equal to and less than or equal to operators. These are two key relational operators that you'll often come across in Java programming. The greater than or equal to operator is represented by the symbol greater than followed by equal to without any space in between. This operator checks if the value on the left side of the operator is greater than or equal to the value on the right side. If this condition is true, it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. For instance, consider the statement 10 is greater than or equal to 5. In Java, this would be written as 10 and GT equal sign 5. As 10 is indeed greater than 5, the statement returns true. On the other hand, the less than or equal to operator is denoted by the symbol less than followed by equal to, again without any space in between. This operator checks if the value on the left is less than or equal to the value on the right. If this condition is met, it returns true, otherwise it returns false. As an example, consider the statement 5 is less than or equal to 10. This would be written in Java as 5 and LT equal sign 10. As 5 is indeed less than 10, the statement returns true. These operators are commonly used in decision-making statements such as if, else if, and while loops, allowing the program to make decisions based on the comparison of two values. For instance, they can be used to check if a user's age is greater than or equal to 18, or if a score is less than or equal to a certain threshold. Remember, the greater than or equal to and less than or equal to operators compare two values and return true or false based on the condition. They are essential tools in the Java programmer's toolkit, allowing us to write code that can respond dynamically to different conditions. These operators are critical in comparing and evaluating ranges of values. Let's take a moment to revisit what we've learned today. We delved into the world of relational operators in Java, these simple yet powerful tools that allow our programs to make decisions based on conditions. Starting with the greater than and less than operators, we saw how these symbols, a simple NGT and NLT, can be used to compare two values. If the value on the left is greater than or less than the value on the right, the statement returns true. These operators help us to control the flow of our programs, enabling them to react differently in varying scenarios. We then moved on to the equality and inequality operators. The double equals, equal sign, and the exclamation mark followed by an equal sign. The equal sign operator checks if two values are equal, while equal sign checks for inequality. These operators are crucial when we need our programs to determine if two values are the same or not, enabling them to take different actions based on the result. Lastly, we explored the greater than or equal to and less than or equal to operators. These are represented by NGT, equal sign, and NLUT, equal sign. They function similarly to the greater than and less than operators, but with an added condition. They return true if the value on the left is greater than or equal to or less than or equal to the value on the right. These operators provide us with even more control over our program's decisions, allowing for a broader range of conditions to be met. In essence, these relational operators are the building blocks of decision-making in Java. They allow our programs to make judgments, to decide which path to take based on the conditions we set. They're a fundamental part of Java programming, crucial to creating intelligent and responsive applications. Remember, mastering these relational operators is a significant step in becoming a proficient Java programmer. So keep practicing, keep exploring, and before you know it, you'll be writing complex programs with ease and